Crime Stoppers of Central India allows Indianapolis residents to share anonymous tips with law enforcement. Here are a few things Crime Stoppers wants you to know before you call. Holly Hayes / Indy star Kevin G. Rodgers, photo, provided by the Indiana University School of Medicine. Police were already investigating 18-year-old Kevin Rodgers the day prosecutors allege he broke into the home of a prominent local doctor. Kevin Rodgers, 61, was found face down in his kitchen with gunshot wounds to his stomach and head, according to a probable cause affidavit. He was pronounced dead minutes after responders arrived at his home in the 7500 block of Bullshire South on November 20. Inside the Rodgers home, investigators found that a dining room window had been shattered, a piece of a broken stepping stone in the backyard found on the floor. More, police arrest 2 in slaying a VU School of Medicine educator. Today's events destroyed me, slain IU educator's son tweets about losing father. Investigators also found 3 spent .38 caliber shell casings, 1 in the kitchen and 2 in the dining room. In the living room lay empty ring boxes for Cathedral High School state championship rings. Rodgers was the program director of the emergency medicine residency at the IU School of Medicine and as the president of the American Academy of Emergency Medicine. He was also an assistant lacrosse coach at Cathedral High School. A string of 5 burglaries in as many weeks led investigators to Bickham-Hurst, whom records show pawned several items that had gone missing from Northwest Side homes between October 12 and November 19, among them, a 32-inch television, a laptop and an Amazon Fire Stick. Just after 10 a.m. the morning of the shooting, Rodgers' neighbor called police to report a suspicious tan Chevrolet had parked in the neighborhood and that 4 males had gotten out of it for 5 minutes and later ran back to the car and sped off. About 10 minutes later, detectives investigating the string of burglaries began following Bickham-Hurst's gold 2002 Impala. It wasn't until just before noon that those officers became aware of the homicide investigation and began to suspect that the suspicious car might have been Bickham-Hurst's, according to court documents. Just before 1 p.m., police watched as several occupants of the Impala got into a black Dodge Charger and drove off. Officers stopped the vehicle, but eventually let the car full of juvenile occupants go without searching the car. Just before 3 p.m., after several hours of surveillance, the officers stopped Bickham-Hurst for an expired temporary plate in the 6200 block of Gateway Drive. He admitted to pawning the items, which he said he received from his friends, according to court documents. He told officers he'd been with 3 other unnamed males that morning, and that they went to a neighborhood near 46th Street and Dundee Trail, according to court documents. They smoked for a while, he told them, but they didn't get out of the car. Using combined surveillance footage from businesses, schools and homes in the area as well as police reports and physical surveillance, detectives were able to piece together the car's path that morning. The Impala was first seen on West 46th Street near Dundee Trail just before 10 a.m., according to court documents.